I'm about to do your Capricorn March 2021 love reading, and in this reading we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. Capricorn, how is it going? Come on in, have a seat, make yourself comfortable. My name's Alan from UnknownTruthTarot.com. Welcome back to another Capricorn love reading. If this is your first time here and you have questions that you want answered about your romantic love life or your relationship, then start now by subscribing and clicking the bell icon so you never miss any of the Capricorn love readings I post for you every week. Now let's get on with this Capricorn reading for today, because today we're going to take a look at the status of the love connection between you and your romantic person of interest. And to do that, I'm going to pull one card to represent the mutual point of interest between the two of you. I'm going to get 3 cards for you, Capricorn, 3 cards for your person. Then I'm going to clarify all of it with the second deck just to make sure we can get down to the bottom of the unknown truth about what's really going on in this love connection of yours. Now just keep in mind that this is a general reading, which means I'm not tapping into your specific energy as an individual person. I'm tapping into the collective energy of the group of Capricorn people that I'm supposed to be getting messages for. And because of that, there's no real way that this is going to resonate with literally every single Capricorn person on the planet all at the same time. And it's even possible in general readings for energies to get flip-flopped around backwards from time to time. Actually, that's pretty frequent, especially for cross-watchers. So you just got to take it as it resonates. And regardless of how this reading resonates for you, you still might want to check your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign videos, just because they can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And you can find the links to those videos in the description box down below. Now, enough yakking about that. Let's get on with this Capricorn reading, and let's start by getting one card to represent the mutual point of interest between you and your romantic person of interest. So what is the mutual point of interest between Capricorn and their romantic person of interest here in March 2021? Okay. Looks like we're taking a couple of cards here. Must be a lot going on between the two of you. Now, what's going on with Capricorn as it relates to their romantic person of interest and the connection between the two of them here in March 2021? Let's get 3 cards for Capricorn, please. Okay. Now let's get 3 cards for your person, Cappy. What's going on with Capricorn's romantic love interest as it relates to Capricorn and the connection between the two of them here in March 2021? Get 3 cards to represent Capricorn's person's energy in this connection, please. And let's get 2 more for Capricorn's person. Okay, your person's getting an extra card too. Like I said, I think there's quite a bit going on here. Okay. Now, on the bottom of the deck, the overall energy of this whole reading is the 3 of Cups. Now, this represents reconciliation energy. This is about being reunited and celebrating. So that's the overall energy. Looks like you guys might be reuniting, might be getting back together. If this is a case of someone that you've just recently met and you've never actually been together before, this would represent you guys becoming united and celebrating that just to begin with. That's the overall energy of the reading. Now, the mutual point of interest. This is shared energy between the both of you. This is either you have said or done something and it's got your person thinking, feeling, or acting this way, or vice versa. They've said or done something, it's got you thinking, feeling, acting this way. More often than not, this is like completely shared energy where you're both thinking, feeling, and acting this way. And the mutual point of interest for you guys, usually I get 1 card, I got 2. And it's interesting that we got a sequence here. We got the 10 of coins and the Knight of coins. So 2 cards that go together like in sequence, which is very unusual for that to come out together. Now, this 10 of coins represents maximum stability, maximum abundance, maximum prosperity. This is like most people's dream and most people's goal in life in terms of the physical 3D reality. This is about building a legacy together. This can represent like 2 people combining, 2 families combining, mixing together all their assets, all their resources to make something very stable, very abundant, very prosperous. Good stuff here. Let me turn this heater off before it kicks on and makes a bunch of racket, and you won't be able to hear anything I'm saying. Now, we've also got the Knight of coins here, which is the slowest moving knight in the deck. This is a very slow, forward moving energy. It's slow, methodical, like one foot in front of the other, not being in any big hurry. This is kind of like a perfectionist type of an energy here, not rushing things, not wanting to make a mistake. Slow and steady wins the race type of an energy. Like, think about the tortoise and the hare. This is the tortoise, this is not the hare. So the mutual point of interest has a lot to do with stability and abundance here, because we've got 2 coins cards, 2 pentacles. Got the 10 of Pentacles though, so this is like maximum stability, but it looks like progress might not be happening as quickly as you both want it to. So let's clarify this. Tell me more about this 10 of Coins and the Knight of Coins for Capricorn and their person of interest. Why are these 2 coin cards here? Okay. Let's get one more to clarify this 10 and Knight of Coins. Thank you. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the 5 of Swords. This is Aquarius energy. I guess I didn't tell you that. This is Virgo energy right here. We got some earth signs showing up. This 5 of Swords, Aquarius energy. This 5s are conflict. So this is conflict in thoughts or conflict in the communications between you. This can represent an argument, a fight where bitter words were spoken. I mean, this can actually represent a lot of things, most of which are not good things at all. This can represent physical fights, violence, all kinds of different bad stuff. But this is usually some sort of a fight, some sort of a painful situation. Sometimes this can represent a mentality of like winning at all costs. Almost like, I know what I want, and that's what's important to me, is what I want. I could care less what you want. I could care less if you get hurt in the process. As long as I get what I want, that's all I'm concerned about. So it can be any of those type of things here. Now, this can also represent that there was some sort of an argument between the 2 of you, and we've got the World next, which is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. So this is either telling me that you guys had some sort of a fight that ended things, or it's time to put this in the past and end this cycle of the arguing and the fighting and move on to a more beautiful cycle, which could be exactly what this 10 of Coins is trying to tell me here, where things get stabilized, where there's this return to a happy family life here. It probably just hasn't happened as quickly as you want it to. Again, the overall energy of the reading here is the 3 of Cups. This is Cancer energy, but this is about being reunited and celebrating. Probably after some fight that took place. Very interesting. Right under this World card, we have the 9 of Pentacles. This is with you, without you, in spite of you. I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous in my own right. I don't need anyone to take care of me. I've got this physical 3D reality shit wrapped up exactly the way I want it to. I'm self-sufficient. I've got this handled, and I can do this all on my own if I need to. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you want to do this all on your own. It just means that you can if that's what ends up happening. Both of you can. Also, right under this 3 of Cups in the other deck, we've got that same 9 of Coins card here. Again, being single, being stable, abundant, prosperous, all in your own right. So that's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, because now we're moving from that 9 up to the 10. Again, things may not have happened as quickly as either of you wanted it to. And that's the bad thing about the Knight of Pentacles. He's so damn slow that sometimes it seems like progress isn't really happening, even though it is. It's just slow. The good thing about the Knight of Coins is that when he finally does show up, he's got the real deal. It's not some half-baked idea, some half-cocked idea. It's not some half-assed thing. He shows up with the real deal. So that's good news. Now, to clarify that, we have the High Priestess, the Queen of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. So this High Priestess, this is she who knows. She sits in front of the veil of consciousness. So she's got access to all the information that you and I as human beings don't have access to. She knows everything because she can go back and forth behind that curtain whenever she wants to. So this signifies your unconscious mind. It signifies being in touch with your intuition. This is where your intuition comes from. Like the High Priestess, while she knows everything, we're not necessarily privy to all that information. There's plenty of stuff that we don't know, that we don't need to know until it's time for us to know it. And that's when our intuition clues us in on things. So this can represent that you guys are both having your intuition talk to you about this, seeing signs, seeing synchronicities, getting messages about this connection in your dreams. You guys are both tapping into your intuition here. Now, this is also, in a love reading, this can represent that this connection between the two of you is deeper than just something physical. It's deeper than just something emotional. It's bordering on like a spiritual type of a connection here. Next, we have the Queen of Wands. This is Aries or Leo energy. This is a bold, passionate, fiery, determined person who knows exactly what they want. They go after what they want with bold, passionate, fiery determination. Again, intuition represented here by the black cat. There's a lot of intuition involved in this reading already. This is someone who knows what they want and they're going after it. They're not taking no for an answer. Next, we have the Six of Swords, more Aquarius energy. We've got the Five of Swords here on the bottom. Now we're progressing up to the Six. So we're making progress there. We're making progress here because we're going from the 10 up to the Knight. So we've got two sequences already here. This is pretty cool. Another thing that just came to me here, just noticed this. This is the 2 of the major arcana. She rules over all the 2s in the deck. Now we've got two cards that are in sequence. We've got another 2 cards that are in sequence. So we've got 2 sets of sequences out here, and we've got the card that rules over the 2s. Very, very interesting. But this Aquarius energy of the Six of Swords is about moving forward into calmer waters. It's about leaving these rough, choppy waters of the past behind. Whatever this argument was, it looks like that cycle is coming to an end. You're leaving that behind and moving forward into calm waters. Clear waters, where you've got clarity, where you're moving forward toward what it is that you actually want. Now, the woman and the child and the swords that are stuck in this boat represents that, yes, even though you're moving forward into calmer waters, you're still carrying some burdens from the past along with you, possibly carrying some lessons that you learned in the past along with you. So this can all be a good thing. Now, that's the mutual energy between the two of you. Capricorn, for your energy in this connection here in March 2021, you've got the High Priestess again, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Swords. So here we are again with another sequence here, and here we are again with the High Priestess for the second time. Very significant energy, but we are seeing a lot of swords out here. I've got 4 swords out here already, and we haven't even gotten to your person's energy. I see 2 swords in their energy too. Swords are typically not such a great thing in a love reading, but we'll have to see how this plays out. Again, the High Priestess, she who knows, unconscious mind, intuition, being intuitively guided here. This is divine feminine energy. So this could be a situation where there's something information-wise that you're not privy to yet. This could be a situation where you're having intuitive hits about this connection and gut feelings about this connection. This could just be telling me that this is a very deep connection that goes beyond just the physical or just the emotional. So tell me more about this High Priestess for Capricorn, please. Why is the High Priestess here in Capricorn's energy in this connection for March 2021? Let's get one more on this High Priestess, please. Let's get one more. All right. Okay, we'll take a bonus card. I'm cool with that. On the bottom of the deck, there's that Five of Swords again. Aquarius energy, some sort of a painful situation. Again, this is conflict, so this could be some sort of an argument, some sort of a conflict in your thinking even, because swords represent thinking. I'm telling you, there's an ending to some sort of a conflict, the completion of a cycle of some sort of a conflict. We've got this Three of Cups, reconciliation energy on the bottom of the deck. Looks like there's still a little bit of sadness and remorse about whatever happened in the past here. We've got another 5 here, the Five of Cups. This is sadness and remorse about the past. It's about being focused on these 3 cups that have been spilled out. All the love, all the emotions that have been spilled out, all the time, effort, and energy that's been spilled out and wasted. This card tells me that someone, maybe your focus, is in the wrong spot right now. If you're focused on the past, you're going to feel what you felt in the past. Probably wasn't such a good thing, because what we're moving away from, leaving the past behind, was this Five of Swords, painful situation, argument type of an energy. If you're focused on that, you're going to feel the way you felt then. If you're focused on what you don't have anymore, excuse me, you're going to feel that loss. If you focused on what's missing in your life, you're going to feel that gap. So this is telling me, pay very close attention to where you place your focus. Consciously choose where you place your focus. If you let your focus dictate to you where it's going to go, quite possibly you're going to end up with some negative emotions, some low vibrational feelings. If you choose where to place your focus, one thing you'll notice here is you've got two upright, completely full cups of love right behind you. Now, another thing that's sticking out to me is we've got 3 cups that are spilled. The overall energy of the reading is the 3 of Cups, and in this card, they're all upright. This is about getting back together. What was spilled out is being refilled again. So to clarify this High Priestess for you, Capricorn, we got the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, we got Strength, and we got the Fool. So this 8 of Cups is Pisces energy. This is detachment. This is emotional detachment, physical detachment, like physically walking away from something. The person in this card is walking away from 8 full cups of love. Now, most people could probably go their whole life on 8 full cups of love. Not this guy. This person wouldn't be happy. They wouldn't be completely emotionally fulfilled if they just settled for these 8 cups, because they believe there's something better out there for them. So this is about walking away from what you've got, going down a brand new path that leads toward your own emotional happiness, your own fulfillment. Walking away, going off in search of your 9th cup and your 10th cup. Now, we've also got the 4 of Pentacles here. This is Capricorn energy. This is an energy of holding on tightly to something and not wanting to let go of it. So it's possible that this argument, this negative, painful situation from the past, it looks like that cycle's coming to an end. Like I said, you're still carrying some of the burdens along with you from this past. You still have a little bit of heartbreak and sadness about the past. It's possible that this walking away that took place in the past, you're still holding on to remnants of that. You're still focusing on that. So that could mean that you're still feeling that. Next we have Strength. This is Leo energy. Now this is about tapping into your inner strength, summoning up the courage to face your fears. This card always tells me that there was some sort of a difficult, probably painful situation that you had to deal with that required you to tap into your internal strength in order to make it through it. Now the good news is you have the internal strength to do it. You have the courage to face your fears. So that's all good news. This can also represent you trying to tame this beast within yourself, like trying to rein yourself in, trying to hold yourself back, trying not to let yourself rush off and be too hasty, do anything too quickly, not rush things, not make any kind of a mistake, which is similar to what we saw here with this Knight of Pentacles energy. This is telling me that you're probably wanting things to move slow at first, or trying to rein yourself in to not move too quickly on some stuff because you're still holding on to some abandonment type things from the past, some detachment type things from the past, whatever this painful situation was that caused you some heartbreak and some sadness and remorse here. You're still holding on to that and you're trying to be cautious about it because it took a lot of strength to make it through that. But next we've got the Fool, card 0 of the Major Arcana. This is the first card of the tarot deck. This 0 represents absolutely nothing and the potential for everything all at the same time. This is about taking the leap of faith. It's about you not needing to know what all the steps are from beginning to end before you take that first step. It's about not needing to know what the outcome is going to be before you take that first step. It's about just having that blind faith where you're like, you know what, screw it, I'm going for it. Jumping off the cliff and figuring out how to grow your wings on the way down. Figuring out how to work this as you go along. Now the next card you have in your energy, Capricorn, is the 4 of Swords. This is, let's see, Libra energy. This is about taking a pause, taking a break, taking a rest, going internal to do some healing, to do some thinking about something trying to figure out what to do moving forward. So this is the second time I've seen a card representing moving forward here. You're taking a pause here trying to figure out what to do about moving forward. Tell me more about this Four of Swords for Capricorn, please. Why is this Four of Swords here? Okay, cool. All right. On the bottom of the deck, Six of Wands. This is Leo energy. This is a card of recognition, like either you being recognized for something, like publicly recognized, or more likely you coming to some sort of a recognition yourself. Either a recognition about something about yourself, something about your person, something about this connection. I've seen two cards that are telling me that this could be a very deep spiritual level connection here. So this is probably you recognizing something about the connection. This also represents moving forward in success and victory. So now this is the third card I've got talking about moving forward. Right underneath that we have the Magician, card 1 of the major arcana. So we've got card 0 in the Fool. We've got card 2 in the High Priestess. Actually, we have 2 of these High Priestesses out here. And now we've got card 1. So again, we've got the sequence thing going on. So this is what, like the third time I've seen a sequence here? No, actually there's more than that. We're getting to that spot here in just a second. We got sequences happening all over the place, but this is the master manifester of the tarot deck. This is someone who's got all the tools, all the abilities, all the resources, all the smarts, everything he needs to manifest or create from nothing, whatever it is his will desires. He's got all 4 aces of all 4 suits laying on the table right here in front of him. So he can literally create the world any way he wants it to be. So this tells me that you are actively manifesting something here. We got Capricorn energy right underneath that with the Devil card though. This is usually some sort of a heavy, toxic type of an energy here. This is usually like addiction or compulsion or obsession about something. This can represent a feeling of being trapped by something, feeling like you can't escape something. So it could be that this connection is such a powerful connection for you that you feel like you can't escape the gravitational pull of it, for lack of a better way to put it. This could be telling me that you have some sort of a toxic energy in your life. Your person might have some sort of a toxic energy in their life. This can represent soul contracts. Actually, the Devil is a pretty deep card. Man. I'm not really feeling, I'm not sure about this one yet. I really don't see you like intentionally trying to manifest the devil type energy though, anything like super toxic. This could just be representing how strong this connection is. Or this can also represent like elements of your own shadow, like things about yourself that you may not like about yourself, things that you don't want your person to see about you, that you don't even want to look at on your own. If that's the case, this is the kind of a thing that a person typically tries to repress. They try to push it down and hide it and pretend like it's not there, which is exactly what ends up causing it to control their life, having that feeling of being trapped by something. You've got a Queen of Swords right underneath that though, Libra energy. This is about speaking the truth on something and then cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve you. So this Devil energy probably isn't serving you very much. This could just mean that we're clarifying a card here that's about going internal to do some thinking about something. You could be obsessively thinking about this connection, obsessively thinking about the ending that took place, about the argument that happened, about this walking away here. You've got something clearly that you're holding on to that you're not really wanting to let go of just yet. Now, to clarify this Four of Swords, we got the Two of Cups, we got the Ten of Swords, and we got the Eight of Wands. So this Two of Cups is Cancer energy, just like this Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So here we are with the sequence again. This is a love connection between two people. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in, we're connected, but it's a 2, and in tarot, 2s represent needing to make a choice. We've got the High Priestess out here, card 2 of the Major Arcana. She rules over all the other 2s of the 4 suits of the tarot deck, so she actually rules over this card. So it could be that you're getting intuitive hits about this connection. Like I said at the beginning, you're taking a pause to do some thinking about this connection. Apparently, you're having some sort of a recognition about this connection. Possibly something to do with the ending that took place. This 10 of Swords is Gemini energy. This represents an ending, a swift, probably painful ending to something. Sometimes an ending that you didn't see coming, hence the sword stuck in this person's back. Sometimes an ending in betrayal, hence the sword stuck in this person's back. They were stabbed in the back, and I just got goosebumps right here. So I'm feeling like you're trying to heal from this ending. You're still doing some thinking about this ending. You're having some sort of a recognition about this connection and the ending that took place to it. Next we have the 8 of Wands. This is Sagittarius energy. This is a very fast moving energy, second fastest energy in the deck, second only to the Chariot card. This is a lot of energy coming at you all at once. It could be that you're a little bit overwhelmed with this situation, with all the thinking. We saw that Devil that can represent obsessive thinking about something. Or again, we're clarifying a card about thinking about something. This can be rapid back and forth passionate communication. This can be rapid forward movement, rapid progress on something that you've got a lot of passion and desire for. This can represent travel over distances. This can represent a very fast moving energy here. It could be that you're communicating with your person about the ending that took place, trying to heal that situation. Next, we've got the 3 of Swords. This is more Libra energy. This is usually not such a great energy either, because this is heartbreak and sadness, oftentimes from a third-party energy. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you were getting cheated on or that you were cheating on your person. It's not always like a romantic third party, although it can be. This is usually any energy that's not you, Capricorn, that's not your person. So working too much can create this energy. Really, anything that we humans do enough of creates its own energy. So going to school, this could be nosy neighbors, nosy family members, people sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. Hell, this can be eating too many Doritos for all I know. Just some third-party energy that's caused some sort of a heartbreak and sadness type of a situation here. Tell me more about this 3 of Swords for Capricorn here in March 2021, please. Okay. Let's get 2 more on this 3 of Swords, please. Whoa, hey, nope. We're not taking a whole giant stack. I'm putting all these back, and if they were supposed to come out, they'll come back out. See, there was one of them right there. All right, thank you. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we got the 3 of Swords. So anytime I'm clarifying a card and I get that same card to clarify it, that's the universe going, dude, look, I done told you. There was a heartbreaking situation. There was some sadness involved. Probably a third-party energy that took place here. Right underneath that, we have the 3 of the Major Arcana. So now we've got 0, 1, 2, and 3 of the Major Arcana showing themselves. The Empress, this is the mother of the tarot deck. This is all 4 queens rolled up into one person. This is like a very stable, very abundant, very prosperous, nurturing, creative type of an energy. Now this is the gateway between the universe or source, the divine, God, however you want to look at that, and the 3D physical reality that we live in. So this is where things that you're trying to manifest actually show up through. Now it's also, this represents for me the birth of something new. Now this is also the 3 of the Major Arcana, which means it rules over the other 3s in the deck. So we've got the 3 of Swords is what we're clarifying. We got that on the bottom. Now we've got the 3 Major Arcana here. So we're birthing something new. This could be telling me that there was some heartbreaking situation for you because something new was birthed somewhere. Now to clarify this 3 of Swords, we got the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. So this Six of Cups is Scorpio energy. This is a card about the past, reminiscing about the past, thinking about the past, thinking about the good old days, the way it used to be. This can represent a very strong emotional connection between the two of you. This could represent that you guys have known each other since childhood, known each other for a long time. Could represent that you were together at some point in the past, which is what I've been feeling from the get-go. The overall energy is reconciliation, being reunited and celebrating. If you weren't together in the past, how the hell are you reuniting? Now, like I said, if this isn't a case where you're reuniting with someone, this is a case where you're celebrating getting together initially here, and it could be that you've known this person for a long time. You've known them at some point in the past. This can represent someone from your past making a comeback here. I'm feeling like you're doing a lot of thinking about the past, though. About the walking away that happened. You're still holding on to elements of that. You're trying to move forward, leaving the past in the past. Doing some thinking about an ending that took place, heartbreak and sadness. The next card we have to clarify that Three of Swords is the Queen of Swords, Libra energy. This is she who knows the truth. Now you can see how she's holding her hand out. She'll offer to let you speak your truth, but she already knows the truth. So the truth you speak to her, it damn well better match the truth she already knows, or she's going to use that sword right there to cut you. So this is an energy of speaking the truth about something. It's an energy of cutting off the things and the people that no longer serve you. The last time we saw this card, it was right under the Devil. So this is possible that you're now cutting off the past. You're cutting off this heartbreak and sadness about the past. It could be that. I think that's what it is, because the next card we have is the Knight of Swords. I just got goosebumps again. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. We've already got the second fastest energy total in the deck. We're going from this slow-moving Knight of Pentacles to the really, really fast-moving Knight of Swords. This is rushing forward, speaking the truth about something. It's about rushing forward, taking rapid, decisive action. And all the hair on my face just stood up. I think this is about you moving forward. It looks like you're cutting off the past, cutting off the heartbreak and sadness that happened in the past, possibly birthing something new, moving forward really quickly, going after what you want. The very next card under that is the second fastest knight in the deck, the Knight of Wands. This is about rushing forward, taking rapid, passionate action towards something you've got a lot of passion and desire for. So, looks like you've had to take some time to get over something from the past, and you're now finally here in March 2021 able to cut off this stuff from the past and move forward quickly. So that's good. That's good. That's how you're going to get to this Ten of Pentacles here. That's how you're going to get to this Three of Cups here, if that's what's going on. Now, for your person's energy, Capricorn, they have the World, the Eight of Swords. There's that Five of Swords again. Now we've got the Queen of Cups showing up. This World card is the final card in the Major Arcana. We've got the Fool out here, the very first card of the Major Arcana. Now we've got the last card of the Major Arcana. This is a card of completions. In terms of the zodiac signs, this would represent Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. This is the ending of one cycle and the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. Tell me more about the World card for Capricorn's romantic person of interest here in March 2021, please. All right, we'll take that. That's all good. Okay. What we got here on the bottom of the deck? Seven of Pentacles. So this is Taurus energy. This is about taking a pause to reflect and take stock of the situation, of this connection, of this whole situation that you guys are in. It's about your person taking a look at the seeds that you guys have planted, trying to decide, is this worth investing in? Is this worth continuing to invest in? Is this worth reinvesting in? Is this going to turn into that Ten of Pentacles that they really want, which is this mutual point of interest here? Or is this a spot where maybe it's not going to pan out the way they wanted to, and do they have to cut their losses and move on? So this is your person taking the time to contemplate those types of questions. We've got death right underneath that, Scorpio energy. This is the ending to something. This is about something dying and being reborn in a new, more beautiful way. Like, think about when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. It goes into a cocoon. It ain't having a party in there. It's not all fun and games. That caterpillar is actually dying and transforming into something entirely different and being reborn again as a beautiful butterfly. So this looks like there's a big transformation taking place. We've got the King of Wands right underneath that, Sagittarius energy, sometimes Leo energy. Got Leo out here once already. We got Sagittarius out here once. Possibly Leo out here twice. We've got the King and the Queen of Wands out here. Counterparts. Two cards that are supposed to be together, which for me usually represents two people who are probably supposed to be together. A lot of passion and desire in this connection between the two of you here. This is also a card about knowing exactly what you want, or your person anyway, knowing exactly what they want, going after it, not taking no for an answer, not letting obstacles get in their way, seeing things through all the way until the end, and actually going and getting what it is that they want. You know, we've got the World underneath that, the ending of a cycle, the beginning of a beautiful new cycle, which is the card that we're clarifying for your person right now. Now, to clarify that World card, we got Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Wands. So Temperance is Sagittarius energy. This is a card of patience. It's a card of assimilating changes. It's a card of like blending things together little bits at a time, not being in a big hurry. Very, very patient energy, just like this Knight of Pentacles. Not being in a big hurry, taking a step back, looking at the big picture, which is kind of what they're doing already. Being willing to come back in, blend some more together, and make some fine-tuning type of adjustments here. Now, this card can also signify reconciliation, just like this Three of Cups can, because this angel is blending together two cups of water. Cups, water, represent love and emotions. This water, this love and emotions, has been separated into two different cups, and this angel is blending it all back together. So this signifies reconciliation. There's an ending to this cycle of thinking about whether this is worth investing in or not. Of all this, like, at least for your person, there's a transformation taking place. Your person's coming out the other side knowing exactly what they want and moving toward it. It looks like what they want is to reconcile with you. We've got this Wheel of Fortune card next. This also represents the four fixed signs of the zodiac: Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio. This is divine timing. This can be the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny, so this can represent a fated event. This can represent a change in the luck and fortune of this connection. This can represent the ending of a cycle here, like some sort of a karmic cycle being ended. This can also represent the universe or spirit or the divine or God, or however you want to view that personally. Turning this wheel in the background, making sure things line up the way they're supposed to line up so that what's supposed to happen actually happens. Next, we have the Seven of Wands. This is more Leo energy. So we've got Leo out here quite a bit. We've got Scorpio out here quite a bit. We got Sagittarius out here. We got a little bit of Libra out here 3 different times, it looks like. This is an energy of like being defensive about something. Like these other wands down here represent other people, their words, their actions, their opinions, what they think of something, what they're going to say about something, and your person defending themselves against that. This could be them defending themselves against accusations, although I don't really see that. This usually for me represents your person is willing to fight for what it is that they want, fight for what they desire. We saw that King of Wands, we've got the Queen of Wands out here. It looks like your person is wanting to move toward reconciliation, and that's either about to happen or that's what's supposed to happen. If that's the case, there's not really a damn thing they can do about it, but they're definitely willing to fight for this connection with you. Now the next card in their energy, whoa hey, is the Eight of Swords. This is Gemini energy. This is an energy of being stuck in their head about something, like grinding on something on this repeating loop in their mind, thinking about it over and over and over again, because they're not really sure what the safe step to take is. They don't want to make a mistake, which is why they're grinding on it. And they're feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked because they're not quite sure what the safe step to take is. So tell me more about this Eight of Swords for Capricorn's person here in March 2021, please. Why is this Eight of Swords here? What is it that they're grinding on about? Okay, we'll take you. It's screaming at me. All right, we'll take it. Oh, I see. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands again. Again, this is a lot of passion and desire your person has for you. Your person is now clear on exactly what it is that they want. They're not going to take no for an answer. They're coming to get you, is what it appears to me. It may be happening really slow. Here's that Knight of Pentacles that's in the mutual point of interest between the two of you. Slowest moving knight in the deck. Probably not happening as quickly as they wanted to. This is Sagittarius or Leo energy. It's probably not happening. This is slow, methodical, one foot in front of the other. But again, the good thing about the Knight of Pentacles is when he finally does show up, he's got the real deal. It's not some half-cocked bullshit. It's the real deal. So that's good. What they're grinding on here, what they're stuck in their head about, is the Ten of Cups, the Lovers, and the World. So we've got the World out here twice for them now. This Ten of Cups, this is Pisces energy. This is the happy fairy tale ending card. This is most people's goal when it comes to love and emotions and relationships. This represents two people who individually are happy and full of love of themselves and content in and of themselves, coming together into union, forming a happy family where everyone is content, everyone is happy, everyone feels loved and appreciated, forming the happy family. Again, this is the happy fairy tale ending card. They're grinding on that Ten of Cups and this Lovers card, Gemini energy. I don't know if I said it, but this is Pisces energy. This Lovers card is divine counterparts. We've already seen the King and Queen of Wands, which are looking at me right now. We've seen the Magician at some point, and the High Priestess is out here. Those are also divine counterparts, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. We've got the same thing here, divine feminine, divine masculine energy. This is I breathe you in, you breathe me in. We're soulmates, we're twin flames, whatever label you want to put on that. This is a very, very powerful love connection between the two of you, and your person is spending some time thinking all about that. Now, this can also represent needing to make some sort of a choice in this love connection, which could be why they're grinding on it. We've already seen that Seven of Pentacles, thinking about it, taking stock of this whole connection, this whole situation. Looks like they're willing to fight for this connection here, trying to reconcile this whole thing. We've got the World here too. The ending of one cycle, the beginning of a beautiful new cycle. Again, this represents Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, and Scorpio energy. Now, the next card in your person's energy could be why they're still grinding on this, why they're feeling stuck, trapped, and blocked in their head about it. We've got that Five of Swords again, which we saw on the bottom of the deck right at the very beginning. Some sort of a conflict, some sort of a painful situation here. Probably some sort of a fight that may have led to a breakup between the two of you. Got that Ten of Swords out here on your end, right here connected to this Two of Cups and this love connection here. Looks like you've got sadness and heartbreak about the past, holding on still to these feelings of like being walked away from here, detachment, having strength to make it through that whole situation, and it looks like trying to rein yourself in from taking this blind leap of faith too quickly here. But let's clarify this Five of Swords for Capricorn's person here in March 2021. Why is this Five of Swords here for Capricorn's romantic love interest in March 2021? Let's get two more to clarify this Five of Swords, please. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, yep. Three of Swords. Heartbreak and sadness from a third-party energy. So there was some sort of a fight, and it caused some heartbreak and sadness, not just for you, but also for your person. Or this is telling me that your person caused some sort of a fight with you, and they understand now that they broke your heart when they did that. To clarify that Five of Swords, we got the Five of Cups, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Now I feel like I need to talk about the Six of Wands first. Again, this is a card of recognition. We saw that on the bottom of the deck when we were clarifying some of your cards. You recognizing something either about your person or about this connection. They're also recognizing something here. They're recognizing that this fight, this painful situation, whatever that was, broke your heart, caused some sadness for you. They're recognizing that. And it looks like this Five of Cups, they have sadness and remorse about the past. They recognize that they broke your heart, and they're having regrets about doing that now. It looks like because you are their wish fulfillment. At least that's how they're viewing you. This Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. This is also sometimes an energy of being emotionally happy, emotionally content in and of themselves, being full of their own self-love, not needing anyone external to them to make them feel happy. Their happiness coming from inside themselves. I'm not really feeling that right here, though. I'm feeling more like they're having heartbreak, or they realize they broke your heart. They're having some sadness and remorse about what they did in the past. They're viewing you as wish fulfillment. They've recognized the heartbreak they caused you. They've recognized now the fact that you are their wish fulfillment, which is why they're hoping to get thinking about it over and over again to get the ending of this cycle so they can have this happy fairy tale ending with the person that they love. The overall energy of the reading is reconciliation, being reunited and celebrating. We've got Temperance out here, recombining the separated love back into one big cup. Final card in your person's energy, Capricorn, is the Queen of Cups. This is Cancer energy. This tells me that your person has, goosebumps again. Your person has a lot of love and emotions for you. They want to give their love and emotions to you. This is also a very intuitive type of a person here. Now, this is either your person feeling all these emotions and love for you and wanting to give that to you, or this is how your person's viewing you. They're viewing you as their Queen of Cups, that you are the intuitive one, which we see with the High Priestess here. It's entirely possible that you're both intuitive. We got the High Priestess in the shared energy between the two of you. But they definitely have a lot of love and emotions for you, either way you slice it. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups for Capricorn's person here in March 2021, please. Why is the Queen of Cups here for Capricorn's person? Got one flip over in the deck. Let's get one more to clarify this Queen of Cups. Thank you. Oh, holy cow. Really, bottom of the deck. We have the Moon. Fears, worries, anxieties. This can also represent something being hidden in the dark, as in something that your person doesn't know about, something that your person can't see. Can represent some sort of a secret that's being kept. Maybe it's a secret that your person is stuck grinding on all this. Maybe it's that they're keeping it from you about how they actually feel about you. Maybe they haven't spoken about that yet. Maybe they're having fears and worries and anxieties about approaching their Queen of Cups right now because of the painful situation they caused, because of the heartbreak and sadness that they caused. They're having remorse, regrets about that. Maybe this is telling me there's something that they don't know, and they don't know if you're single or not. We've got the singles card underneath that. With you, without you, in spite of you, I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm prosperous in my own right. I don't need anyone to take care of me. I can do this on my own. They're probably viewing you in that light, and they're feared and worried and don't know if you're single or not. Right under this Three of Cups for the overall energy of the reading, we've got that same Nine of Pentacles again, Nine of Coins in this deck. Singles card. I think your person's afraid of running into the Queen of Swords. We've got this Queen of Swords energy showing up here for you already, and it's the very next card down. An energy of speaking the truth about something, cutting off the things and the people that don't serve you. The Queen of Swords don't take no shit. Like, you come to her with some BS story and she is going to cut you. So it's entirely possible that your person has got some fears and worries about approaching you. A, because they're not sure if you're still single, and B, because they're not sure if you're going to cut their head off or not. Now, to clarify, this Queen of Cups, we got 3 major arcana cards. We got the Sun, we got the Emperor, and we got the Hierophant. So we've got card 0 of the major arcana. We already saw the Magician, which is card 1. We've got the High Priestess, which is card 2. We saw the Empress at some point, card 3. Now we've got card 4 and card 5. Again, with the sequence here, 4 and 5 right here together. This is some significant energy here in this connection. This Sun card is the happiest card in the deck. This is Leo energy. This is happiness. This is joy, abundance, prosperity. I mean, bliss. You can't get a better card than this, especially when you've got the 10 of Cups and the Lovers already out here on the table. So this is looking really, really good. This is telling me that your person has a lot of love and emotions for you. They're viewing you as the source of happiness in their life. They're viewing you as the sunshine that lights up their life. Next, we have the Emperor here. This is Aries energy. This is an energy of taking control of a situation, taking charge of a situation. Again, this is a master manifester type of an energy because he's got all the tools, abilities, resources, everything he needs to put together a plan to get what it is that he wants and then to execute that plan. And the final card here in your person's energy for March 2021, Capricorn, is the Hierophant. This is an energy of commitment. This is about taking things to the next level. So it's looking like your person has got some regrets about whatever it is that happened in the past. They're viewing you as wish fulfillment. They recognize where they screwed up. They recognize just how important of a connection that this is. And they're spending an awful lot of time grinding on it over and over and over again in their head, trying to figure out how to reconcile this connection with you, how to bring an ending to this cycle of you guys being apart and start a new cycle where you're back together with this happy fairy tale ending here. They're recognizing how much love they have for you, how much happiness you bring to their life, and they're trying to figure out how to take control of this situation so they can have a new level of commitment with you and take things to the next level. Now, if you still have questions that you want answered about this situation or your relationship, click on any of the videos that just appeared on your screen right now. And when you do, you'll be taken to more Capricorn love readings that can give you more insight and more clarity about what's really going on in your particular situation. And I'll see you in the next video.